I'm back. What have I got today? Well, I've got this pedalboard cable kit. Before we get to that, I've got the good news that as follows. Yeah, you can win one of these for free. All you got to do is you got to watch the video. Right? Now, I'm not going to give you the clue of what you've got to send me. Or you could post it down the bottom, but if you post it down the bottom, I can't get your email address to tell you you've won, which would be a bit of a problem. So what you really need to do probably is go to my website, TonyMckenzie.com, fill the form out, as I've done before on these sort of things. You send me the form with the word that's in this video. If you don't watch it all, you'll probably miss the word I say, or won't get it or whatever. You'll send me the word with your email, put your name on, and if you win, I'll ask you for your address, right? And then I can give it to Mr. Crosby at Crosby Audio. We'll send you one for free. That sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a contest, but not a contest as you might know, because it's luck of the draw whether you'll win it. There is only one. You need to be in Europe. Well, that counts me in for now. Or you need to be in North America. Those are the only two places that count. I'm sorry guys, that's it. And the reason is Mr. Crosby has to ship it, and it's a bit difficult to ship to everywhere else. So that's the reason, that's the plan. All you need to do is to, TonyMckenzie.com, fill out the form, contact me or whatever it says. I don't store your emails, by the way, other than just the contest, and after that, once I've drawn one out, at random, I'll just get the big lot and just pull one out. That'll be the winner. And then I'll ask you for your shipping address. It's got to be, like I said, in either of those two areas. And then you too will have one, like me. The difference is, I bought mine. He didn't give it to me for free. He would have, but I'd prefer to buy it. Well, that's that out of the way. Now we'll get down to taking a look at it. I'm going to bring the camera in and we're going to have a snip and a cut. Oh, that could be painful. Yeah, so we're going to have a look close up and see what this is all about. There's millions of cable kits, but it does look good. Yeah, certainly looks better than all this stuff. You know what these are like, don't you? Even if you get the short ones. I just bought these the other day. For different reason really, but because I don't personally use pedal boards. But I bought these so I can hang the odd pedal off the amp, so to speak. All well and good. You get the shorter ones. They're still cheap. They're still nasty, and they'll hum. Get over there. Yeah, and as for them other types, you know, them really cheap and nasty ones, even the short ones that are different colours, they're all rubbish. Just trust me, I've used them loads. But, you know, I'm going to look at this close. Hold on, you're coming down there now. Well, here I am, up close and personal. Yeah. Crosby Audio, solderless, which is important, pedalboard cable kit. Now, the thing is, if you can't solder, it's all bad news these days, isn't it? You're never going to be able to make anything, are you? You'll certainly never be able to solder the ends on that sort of rubbish. Well, you can't on them, but you get the idea. All you need for this is one of these things. You got one of them. And some screwdrivers. Well, that's not rocket science, is it? Now listen, I've never actually built one of these cables, ever. It's the first time I've ever seen this product. So, let's take a look. I mean, let's face it, how hard can it be? Well, let's check out what we got. What do you get? It says here, don't matter whether you can read it or not, it says your pedal board is as unique as your playing style. That's why we made solderless pedalboard cable kits that allows you to easily customise the length of the patch cables. You know these big long cables between your pedals, do you? Yeah, building your pedal board and guitar tone has never been so easy. Cut the desired cable length using the scissors or an X-Acto knife. Well, I've got cutters. Remove the screw on the connector cap, detach the cap, firmly insert it in the cable, replace the connector and tightly fasten the screw. I mean, how hard is it going to be? It sounds like so easy, and that's the thing about it. it's so easy. Yeah, we'll put that down over there. Oh, you can see it on camera. Yeah, what about that? Yeah, that's good. After all, you've got the prize to come, haven't you? You're going to win it, surely. Or you're not? Oh, maybe I'll win. No, I can't do that, can I? Okay, so here we are with the bits in the end. Or should I say the ends? Opened it with my teeth. Should I do that? So you get these ends and you get the cable. Well, that sounds a bit like a plan. And you can sort of pull this cable out or unwind it as you want to whatever length you need. Well, I'm going to make one about, just for the hell of it, I'm going to make one about that long. I'm going to take this cutter here. And he's saying use different things, but, you know, I do things my way usually. I just don't want that to be anything other than, yeah, you can see what I'm doing, can't you? I don't want it to be anything other than a nice clean cut. So, as you can now see on the screen, you want make sure the wires aren't sort of crossing over each other at the ends. Just checking both ends, especially if you use this type of thing. But I guess, you know, if it was me, the electrical type me, yeah, that's what I'd do. I'd just make sure you've got the outer ones separate from the inner ones, if you get what I'm saying. It's really so simple. Let's put that out of the way. Okay, now, you get 2, 4, 6, 8, you get 10. So that's 5 cables, isn't it? So that's probably at least 6 pedals, right? Give or take. You get the idea. So basically, what do we do? Well, if you look at the end of this, it's sort of got a cover on it. You can see that. That C's got a plastic cover, and it's held in place with this little screw here. So what you need to do, once you've got your piece of cable, remember, just unscrew this out like this. It's all boring stuff, really. Screw it apart. Yeah. There it is. There's a screw. And that piece of plastic pulls off. You got that? Right. So what you do is you take your cable, push it in as hard as it'll go, like I have. And then you see this piece of plastic here. You can see it. You can see on one side, it's got like a little slot. And that allows you to slot this thing. I'll just fit it and show you when I've done it. So what you do is, you fit the cable, you bend it over, you fit this black piece on the end, and you can see I've started the screw going in there. You see that? So all I need to do, really, is just to screw the screw in, which isn't rocket science, is it? Even I can do it. And you screw that in all the way, it says, which is what I'm doing. And when it's in tight, believe it or not, there's your connector. Of course, it's one of only 2. I've got to fit the other one. So I'm going to go and do that now. And then we'll zoom back up top and we'll have another look before you go. And here's a quick shot of the finished cable. You can see that they look pretty awesome, actually. Yeah? They're on there at the cable length I need, whatever it may be. Yours could be long, short or indifferent. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever you want. That's the great thing about it. It's a custom cable set. And these are never coming off. I mean, these are absolutely, look, I can't pull them off. And I don't think you will either. Now, hey, listen, if I can do it, you can definitely do it. How easy is that? You just take that screw, push your cable in, put the black bit back on, take the screw, tighten it up, and there's the cable. That's awesome. And of course you can make it a lot shorter than that. This one's quite, if you look at it, it's actually been made quite long between those two. You get your pedals really close, but you get the idea, don't you? You could shorten that cable by half. And I'm sure that Mr. Crosby Audio, will sell you more of these. Yeah, you need them. Probably the cable as well. But then again, you get a lot of cable. If you're doing really short runs of this, you can see this quite long, like I said. And you could sort of, you know, when you've got the 2 pedals, you can sort of put them next to each other like that. That's pretty awesome. It's always been a problem. when I have used pedal boards, I mean, I go back a long way, and I have used them historically. Not so much today, but that doesn't matter. The review is all about this and how easy it is, or how hard it is, you know, because if you used to try and do this stuff and sit here try and solder, and you can't solder, well, it's just never going to happen. And if you go and buy some of these ready-made up to your lengths and your this and your that, trust me, you haven't got enough money. So the cost matters, right? And it would be very high if you just go and get some custom ones made. So I recommend that you have a look at this. And don't forget you can win one. So all them emails are good, the email addresses and the little thing that's in here. And that's a very useful thing, and the magic word really is, yeah, copper. Now if you haven't watched this bit, well, oh by the way, it's got 2 P's. So that's the magic word, yeah, I can see it, yeah. I'm not going to say it twice, because if you didn't watch the whole video, you're a loser, as Mr. Trump would say. So watch the video, do that, go to www.tonymckenzie.com, fill out the form, and it says contact Tony or something like that. It is. Just fill the form out, send your email, you know, and the word. I don't need your address or any of that stuff. I don't collect data. And yeah, go from there. See what happens. You might win it. I hope you do. Yeah. But I do have a use for this stuff, actually, funnily enough. And a lot of guys will use it for pedal boards like this thing. I don't have pedal boards really. What I've got is one of those GCX. You've seen it, haven't you? GCX switcher. And it's all MIDI driven, but you can have up to like 4 of them, and you can connect your other pedals and your this and your that into the back of the GCX switcher, which is like a 19-inch rack thing. And then it goes in from your amp and out to your amp and all the rest of it, and it allows you to switch everything in and out in one go. And this is absolutely perfect for hooking up things like, I don't know, some of the TC Electronics effects units that I've got, for example. And you can do it all, yeah. It's done in mono stereo, if you get what I mean. Don't worry about that. But this is really cool for making them up. And there's 5 leads, and I'm sure I'll be using it for that. Which, yeah, comes in useful. Especially when I bought it. Oh, rock and roll. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. Actually, I can't believe how tightly fixed. Quite astounding. Astounding, my boy, as the English would say. Yeah, so you can find him on You can find him on www, it says, crosbyaudio.com. It'll be on the screen, don't worry. Yeah, but don't forget, you've got to come to me, not to him, to register to win. Yeah, there's only one prize. I keep saying it, but you guys. Yeah, so that should be all good. So what would I give it as a score? Remember, I bought one. You may buy one. You might win it. But either way, it doesn't really matter. What does matter is what score would I give it, and how good is it? How good is it really? You've got to take a lot of things into account. The things like the no soldering. And I know there are other kits. There's loads of them. Doesn't matter. This one gets really near to the end there, so you can get the pedals really close together, which a lot of them don't do that. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I like that. I like the thinner cable as well, which a lot of people might not notice, but it's actually thinner than the other things out there. Yeah, you can see it up there. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah. Those are the crap ones, these are good ones. So I'd give it, bear in mind I didn't use them, so it doesn't matter to me, but I would give this probably about a 9, which is a really good score. Yeah, so there. Yeah, about a 9. Would I give it a 10? Well, to some people this is probably going to save your life, it's going to be awesome. And to other people, maybe not. but it didn't take me long to do it. It's slightly fiddly to get the screws in, but apart from that, yeah, it's not like soldering them. You have to squeeze it together and then tighten. So that's why I gave it a 9. And I guess if he did it any other way than what Mr. Crosby's done, well, then you'd have problems with the cable coming out or all them other bad things that could happen. But in this case, honestly, they aren't coming off. They aren't coming off. Look, I ain't joking, I'm pumping. So that, it's got a 9, which is really good for me. 7's normal. He's done well. And yeah, get them things in. You know the magic word. I can't wait, can you? Can you? So, pedal board cable kit, solderless is the magic word. Crosby audio, awesome stuff. Get over there. Bet you can't wait for yours. Now get out of here.